Welcome back, everybody. Silas here today, and we are out here to do another treasure hunt. It has been way too long since I have done a treasure hunt, but I have been way too busy. I have been crushing, working on doing some more work over there, but that's going to be in a different video. You'll have to just stay tuned if you want to see all that. But I have been setting aside every car that comes in, from impounds, from just off the street vehicles that were abandoned, things like that. Anything that I thought had potential to have treasure in it, I've just been sitting back here, and I've been waiting until I had quite a few of them. That way we can take a little bit of time right now and we can go through all these cars, or most of these cars. My dad put some of these in here and he kind of put them up against each other, so it might be a little bit difficult to get some of these doors open. But we'll do the best we can do. We're just gonna start right over here. We're gonna start going through them and see what sort of treasure we can find. I know these treasure hunt videos always bring in new viewers, and so if you are a new viewer, what we do basically is we just look through the car, see if we can find anything interesting like money. Sometimes we find cash, coins, find lots of coins usually. And you never know what else you're gonna find. So anything I deem to be junkyard treasure worthy, we save. Usually we don't find anything too crazy, but every now and then we do. First up, we have a, what is this, Toyota? Most of the time what we find is like this car here where it's just full of trash. If it's nasty trash, I won't dig in it. Oh, the seatbelt, I forgot about these seatbelts. These are the ones that when you get in the car, they automatically go back and get you. Well, this got a bunch of money in it, and it's pretty nasty stuff. And I have people all the time say, oh, you can clean that in whatchamacallit vinegar, or you can clean that in this, you can clean it in that. But the thing is you gotta wash each one of them by hand. You soak them, but then you still have to wipe them down. I ain't got time to sit there and wipe pennies, and the bank won't take them dirty anymore, especially pennies. Yesterday, as of filming this, yesterday was the last day they ever made pennies. But I'll go through here and I'll pull out some of these dimes. If the money's real sticky, kind of like this stuff here in the center console, I just leave it there. I'm not messing with it. Kind of check the center consoles and the glove boxes. I check the cars fairly thoroughly. If they're real gross inside, sometimes I don't do that. But otherwise, I mean, I check the visors. I don't always film every little thing that I check because that would be really boring watching me check a million cars that have nothing in them. But obviously if I find something, then I put that in the video. Beware of the dog. What do we got here? Got a wallet, anything in it? I doubt it. Doesn't feel like there's anything in it. Well, it's got something in it. Well, that's nice. Stay ready? I have no clue. Yeah, that's all that was in there. Put that sticker on my truck. What's this? See, that's the type of junkyard treasure that I like finding there. I mean, obviously I like finding $100 bills, but that doesn't happen very often. So we'll hang on to that. Anything else in there? Oh, there's a USB drive. Is that what that is? Yeah, Cruiser Micro. I wonder if there's anything on that. The only issue is I don't have a USB drive on my laptop. I'll have to see if I have an adapter, can find an adapter. We'll have to see if there's anything on that. Stay tuned to the end of the video and we'll look through this. Probably nothing on it, but you never know. Batteries, fuses, nothing in the back seat. Obviously I can't open the trunks on some of these cars. I mean, yeah, I could bring my jump pack out. That train's been honking its horn for like 10 minutes now, going back and forth across the intersection. Okay, anyway, I could bring a jump pack out and I could pop the trunks, but I'm not gonna do all that. Before I crush these cars, I will pop the trunks on them. So far, we haven't found anything crazy interesting. A little bit of money, a couple little trinkets. What's this? I'm not sure. Rechargeable lithium-ion battery. See, this is why you got to be careful in the car crushing business these days. It's stuff like this. More than likely, this wouldn't cause any issues, but when you're crushing cars, if there's any lithium batteries in the car and this thing gets crushed just the wrong way, it will ignite. A lot of yards have burned to the ground because of stuff like this. And it's a crazy new day we live in. All these batteries, and a lot of new cars, like I think it's Hyundai's or Kia's or one of those brands. The ABS on the brakes is actually controlled by a lithium-ion battery that's hidden in the car. Some deodorant. Oh, makeup pouch. Oh, check this out. This is clear. Oh my word, guys, check it out right there. See, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about right here. We got some gold. Now, is it real gold? Probably not, but hey, it's always exciting when you see that gold color. When I'm out here doing these junkyard treasure hunts, a lot of times I find people's personal info in these cars. Now, I'm an honest person, so I make sure it gets destroyed so nothing nefarious can happen with it. But did you know that your personal info is all over the internet already? That's where today's sponsor comes in, Incogni. I have been with Incogni since July of 2024, and I'll show you just how many things they have removed here in just a second. Basically what Incogni does and why you should have it is that it searches the internet for your personal information that might be on websites that you don't want it to be on. Places like online directories, people search sites, even just databases. So Incogni contacts these places and says, hey, remove this person's info. And these places don't want to get shut down. So when it's requested that your information get removed, they remove it. But that's the kicker, is you have to request that it be removed. Now you can take the time to message each website one at a time and continually keep monitoring it. But I mean, who wants to spend that much time? I mean, look at this. They have removed me from 386 websites. It was estimated to have been around 289 hours I would have spent doing that. I mean, I ain't got time for all that. And one really cool new feature that Incogni has is that if you have the unlimited plan, which is their most popular plan, by the way, they have what's called a custom removal feature. So if you find a website that has your information on it, such as like White Pages or something like that, there's lots of those different websites. Let's say you find one that has your info on it and you don't want it there, you can go in, do a custom request, and they will contact that website on your behalf and get your information taken off of it. And so you can take your personal data back with Incogni. Use the code FROMSCRATCH at the link below, and you can save 60% off an annual plan. And so we'll let Incogni keep digging for our personal info on the internet, and we'll get back out to the cars and keep digging for treasure. Yeah, neither of those rings is actually gold, but there's $3 and, oh no, I forgot, 2 cents. $3.02 there. So that's pretty cool. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to go, I left that coin pouch over there on top of that other car. I'm going to go grab it and just start putting all the change in that. We'll count it up at the end. Anything in the back of it? No, just a bunch of trash. This next few vehicles are ones my dad put in here. These are all actually out of the other side of the yard. He was digging out the bucket for one of our loaders that we're going to sell, and all these vehicles are blocking the bucket. So rather than just move them around up there, he just brought them back here to the crushing area. I was going to crush them, but then they got buried. So we'll skip over the top of these real quick. This is kind of unusual in here. This is a Plymouth van. You don't see the big body Plymouths too often anymore. I think, yeah, all these came out of there. He hauled more than I thought he did. Yeah, and then these three came out of there. So all the rest of these cars are other ones. It looks like somebody already ransacked this one. Everything's already open and it's all empty. They're coming to pick up a load of catalytic converters here in just a little bit. So a little bit on a time crunch. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can without missing anything. And this car looks like it's full of trash. Yeah, see, this is just crazy to me. I mean, why would somebody do this? I mean, I understand a couple McDonald's wrappers on the floor or something like that, where they are driving down the road and they go through a drive-through and they put the bag on the seat beside them and then they get in a wreck. And so then when the car gets impounded, they just leave the wrapper in there. Like, that makes sense to me, but this just doesn't make any sense. This is just disgusting. Forget that car. Well, I guess we'll just kind of work our way around and then come back up this way. Next up we have a Acura. What's the CD? New Future. Don't know what that is. Oh, pair of sunglasses. We gotta try them on. There we go. How do I look? Those my style? They're actually somewhat comfortable. I wish they were a little bit bigger. I'd keep them for safety glasses for when I'm running grinders and stuff. A plug-in, but looks a little bit on the corroded side, so I'm not going to save that. I actually need one for my truck. The other day I hopped in my truck. Oh, this jacket stabbed me in the side. There we go. I hopped in my truck, or out of my truck actually, and I snagged my cord, ripped it out, busted it. See, right there, there's another one. Already swollen on that battery. Batteries are so dangerous. Yeah, I broke my thing. And so now I need to find another one. I don't want to go buy one because I find them in cars all the time. There's a quarter down in the bottom of this center console if I can get it out of here. See it right there? I'm trying to get it out, but it doesn't want to cooperate. Well, I found this down there. Looks like a Buddha. I don't know what it is. I, for whatever reason, cannot get that dumb quarter out of there. Oh, we lost that one. I was trying to get it. I almost had it, and then it flicked sideways and went boo, way back underneath the console. So that's going to stay in the car. And a bunch of trash. Yeah, this car here had no windshield in it, been sitting a long time. I'm sure anything good's long rotted. Next up we have a Hyundai, but the same thing once again. Is there anything on? Nope, that's just a blank sign. Looks like it's full of manure. So yeah, we'll just abandon this one. Next up we have a Prius. Now this car here, speaking of batteries, has a great big battery in the trunk. We'll have to make sure we get that out of it. And if we can even get in it, you have to get violent with this one with the loader, it looks like. Put some safety glasses on that I just found. Make everybody on the internet happy. You take this nice little heavy duty pin right here and I threw that one like a girl. Let's try that again. Bingo. Now we're in. I guess this was their trash container for whoever rode in the back seat. Oh, there's another pair of glasses. Clean them off a little bit real quick. There we go, those were my style. Got the jungle. Looks like some vapes. Yeah, there's a bunch of vapes or something. Oh, a lighter. Doesn't work, but good for junkyard treasure. Empty and empty. Whoa, check this out, guys. Just from sitting in here forever. What is this, some Orbit gum or something like that? But look at it, how it's all swollen, and that is wild. I don't think I've ever seen gum do that before. That's pretty crazy. Ford Explorer. I think actually this one here's one that came in at a different time. Oh, check that out. It's got the old 6 CD changer in the center console. You were really something back in the day if you had one of those. I had a 2005 Nissan Altima, and it was fully loaded. It had the 6 CD changer, and all my friends thought I was hot stuff. Times change. I was so used to driving old, worn out clunkers when I got that car that when I test drove it and I drove it off the lot, I kept peeling the tires out. Had the 3.5 liter in it, and I wasn't used to that much power. It wasn't even that much power. It just, compared to what I usually drove, it was way better. It's a bunch of trash. Somebody's already ransacked this one. You can tell when somebody's already been through a car. A bunch of DVDs. Yeah, the trunk's already been popped open. Everything drug out. About, a dozen of these cars that are in here are ones that came from a place where they had been sitting for years and years and years back in the trees. And so, probably ones like this one here. Yeah, this is another one here that's all rotted inside. Come on, we need some more good stuff. Chevy truck. This door's locked. Some super rusty money. Oh yeah, because the window's busted out of it, that's why. Yeah, nothing good in this one. Thunderbird. Oops, dropped one of my pairs. Oh, I broke one of my pairs of glasses. That's okay. Not like I was gonna keep them anyway. I make this video, and usually sunglasses, I just throw them back in cars. Got a nickel and a penny. Glove box that collapses. Oh, there's another penny. It's stuck. There's a bunch of pennies in there, but they're all stuck. Like I say, not gonna mess with those. Got an Alpine in it. I'm sure my helper will want that. Oh, there's the arm off my glasses. Okay, onward to the next one. Yeah, another nasty car. Got a raccoon nest inside it, so we'll just leave this one be. Astrovan. This got some fancy wheels on it. Nice and shiny chrome still. LT Luxury Touring. Center console already out. Nothing good in it. Nope, nothing in this one. Let's go on to the next one. A couple of these cars, I don't think there's any way I'm going to get in these. We'll just kind of glance in and see if there's anything good. You can see through the window. Yeah, I just see a bunch of trash in this one anyway, so there might be something in the center console or the glove box. I guess we can find that later. I guess I can get in these. Oh, check it out, guys. Check it out. Awesome. The whole thing clear full of BBs. For Christmas, I was thinking about getting a couple BB guns for my kids. So there we go. Set that over there. I still have to go through that van anyway, so that way I won't forget it. I guess I probably should have put it in my truck. I mean, my truck's sitting, another 10 feet away, but oh well, life goes on. See, this is another one that looks like it's been gone through already, but they didn't look under the seats. Some nasty pennies. Pair of wire strippers, are they any good? Blue Ridge. They actually feel like they're fairly good quality. They don't feel like they're all gonna fall apart in your hands. I guess I'll save them. Next up, we got a Mercury, it looks like, Mountaineer. Bouncy ball. Broken flashlight. More nasty money. A monkey. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever found a monkey in a car before, so that's a first. Yeah, this car here's another one. Probably won't be able to get in it. We'll look in it at least. Yeah, there might actually be some stuff in this car. I'll have to remember this one when I'm moving these cars out, because it doesn't look like it's been ransacked yet. So I'll mark it with paint so I don't forget it later. But there's nothing I can do about it right now. Another one full of trash. There's a bunch of money in there. I'll grab out the easy clean pieces. The dirty ones we'll leave behind. Oh, there's a key. And it looks like an access card. We'll save the key. Oh, another pair of sunglasses. Well, empty glasses. I guess let's try them on. Oh, and a fortune cookie. Okay, we gotta see what our fortune is. And no, I'm not gonna eat the cookie. I love fortune cookies, but not gonna eat this one. Okay. Ooh, this is a nice generic one. Your success will bring happiness and fulfillment. It cracks me up just how generic some fortune cookie. I mean, some companies actually put some effort and thought into what they put in those fortune cookies, but I mean, some of these are so generic. I mean, ChatGPT could come up with better fortune cookies than that. Feed the birds. All right, let's try on my new glasses. There, how do those look? Those look good on me? I think we're getting worse. I think we started out mediocre and we're just going downhill from here. You know, I've been checking under the floor mats and I haven't found anything good under the floor mats yet. That's kind of shocking. Oh, that's a water bottle. I was gonna say, what in the world is that? There's our paycheck stub. They make $19.60 an hour. Okay, actually, let's just go back out here before I forget this van. Do it, and we'll kind of work our way up this row, and then we'll finish out over there. Come on, baby. This one doesn't want to open. Not much back here. A bunch of stuff up here, it looks like. Bunch of paperwork. What is that? No, a DVD remote. I don't know what that is. Bunch of miscellaneous paperwork. There's some more stuff up here, though, so I want to go around to the front. I don't know why I'm digging in it from the back. Bunch more oh, and a backpack. I was about to say there's a bunch of trash, but there's a backpack right there. Let's check it out. It's full of stuff. I can feel it. Is it going to be anything good, though, or is it just going to be garbage? I guess we'll find out. We got, oh, walkie-talkies. That's what's in it. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, two of them. Two of them right there. Some power cords. Oh, that was just an iPhone cord there. Nobody uses those anymore. I have an iPhone, but it's the other style plug now. My wife just now finally upgraded, so now we no longer have a use for those, but this is a USB-C style. The thing now is most stuff is going to USB-C on both ends. They don't even have the USB classic style. Oh, check it out. Right here. I was just saying I need one of those, and there's one right there, and it's got both styles on it. This is a good metal one here too. That actually feels like a good quality one, and it's not huge. It doesn't stick out so far, so it won't break off so easy. So that's awesome. There's another little pouch in here. Oh, it's empty. There's something in the front of it. We've got a dime and a cross. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna lose those. I'm just gonna put those in my pocket. There's one more pouch. Feels like there's something in there. Guys, okay, I've never found one of these before. This would get you in trouble in some countries, and you guys want to see it? It's pretty cool. Check that out. Oh, it's a little bit weak. What is it, a stiletto? Yeah, stiletto. I mean, it's so dull, probably do more damage with a butter knife, but yeah, it's broken too. Huh. It's got the lock on it still. That's pretty crazy. I have never found one of those before. Like, so you just never know what you're gonna find in these cars. Anything else in there before I close it? No, that was it. Any more compartments? No. Well, that's pretty cool. We found a charger. One of those, I can actually use that. That will go in my truck when I leave here. A couple walkie-talkies. I'll have to see if those will charge. They got a little charging port on the side. Oh, it's the old micro USB style charger. So these are pretty old here. I don't know. I'll see. I think I have one of those chargers at home. We'll see if they charge up and work. If not, we'll throw them in the junk later. And then, of course, that bad boy. Oh, and the cross and the dime. I put those in my pocket. Cool. Well, I'm going to put these in here so I don't lose them. If you guys are enjoying this video, if you could do me a favor and please give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you like junkyard type content and all the other things that we do out here, be sure to subscribe. I try to post quite a variety of stuff, so you never know what's going to pop up next. All right, moving on. Oh, got a penny right out the gate. Nothing good in there. Empty box. Nope, I don't see anything good. This car looks like it was a pretty nice car up until I got T-boned in the side, but I don't see anything good in it. So I was going through this car and there's a bunch of these folded up pieces of paper and they each have a name at the top, which I'm covering up, and then they have two things written on them. And I was like, what in the world is this? And some of the things are just totally unrelated. But then I finally dawned on me when I read this one here. It says my mom's cancer and my softball tournament this week. And these are prayer cards, probably from a youth group or something like that, where you exchange prayer cards. That way you can all take them home and pray for other people's needs. So obviously the softball tournament, it's probably long past on that, so they were on their own on that one. But I'm gonna take this one home, and I have no clue who this person is, but I guess I'll pray for their mom's cancer too. Man, they definitely got smacked hard too. I don't see any signs of like having to use jaws of life to get them out, so I'm guessing they got out of here, but man, I bet they were sore. Okay, going on to the next one, we got a Pontiac. Anything good in the Pontiac? Owner's manual. What in the world is that? We got a trumpet mouthpiece. That's totally random. Vincent Buck. Looks like it got stuck at some point in time. They put pliers or something on it to get it out. Oh, we got a bracelet. 925, that's sterling silver. That's pretty heavy too. I mean, that's actually probably worth a little bit of money. It looks like a feather. Huh. You just never know what you're gonna find in these cars. And it looks like a bunch of pennies. Yeah, just pennies in here. I'll gather all those up. Oh, what's that? Pair of bolt cutters? Brand new with the tag on them still. Do it. 14-inch bolt cutter. There ain't nothing to it, but to do it. Those are some of the cheapest, wonkiest bolt cutters I think I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna even bother saving those. I mean, look at that. Looks like a cow chewing the cud. Good place for those right there. Now this is another nasty one here. Another rat nest one. Oh, it smells like cats. I'm not gonna even open that door any worse. This another one here. The sunroof's been open, the back window's been open. We'll check out the Montana. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Another CD player, JVC. Nope, I don't see nothing back there. Actually, before we go that way, I better do this one here. Oh, this one looks pretty well cleaned out. Guess I'll go ahead and grab the keys while I'm here. There's something. Looks like a necklace with a mushroom on it. And it's kind of bad. I really like mushrooms. I love mushroom hunting. I know quite a bit about mushrooms. Not a ton. I'm not an expert or nothing like that, but like for a hobbyist, I know quite a bit. And I know that train's really loud. But anyway, like there's such a negative connotation with mushrooms, the psychedelic side of things, that sometimes makes me a little bit nervous. Like I used to have a mushroom thing hanging from my front windshield on my mirror, like an air freshener, and then I got to thinking about it. You know, people probably think that I'm on shrooms or something like that. So I took it down. I need to get one that's actually shaped like a morel. That way they know it's not the other kind of mushroom. That's all I need, is be pulling my big trailer down the road and have some DOT see me with that psychedelic mushroom up there. I'm like, ooh, this guy, let's pull him over. No thanks. I see some good stuff in this one even without getting in it. We got some computers. Yeah, it looks like all the boards are still in them. There's a place over at Wichita now. Of course, this one's missing some of the parts, but they're paying like 20 bucks a piece for these things complete right now because of the price of gold and silver. Mainly gold in these things. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them both out of there. This one complete? Yep, this one's complete as well. Mostly complete. Nothing in this in here. Getting down to the end of it, I think we just got these two cars left, and this one here's another rat nest one. So we'll look around inside the Chrysler. Just looking, I don't see anything good. I don't have very high hopes for this one. Oh, I gotta squeeze through here. It's a tight fit. All this work and there's probably nothing in here. Okay, there we go. What do we got? Now we got a razor blade, some sort of sensor. Ollie's Army, good stuff, cheap. Probably like a discount card that if you shop at Ollie's, like a rewards card. There's an Ollie's here in town. I've never found anything there that I wanted. I've gone there a handful of times and just not my type of stuff. Well, there's one of those deals for a oscillating saw. Oh, check out that fuse. That's kind of a cool looking one there. Nothing I need, but it's cool. Yeah, looks like we worked our way in here for not much good. Now I gotta work my way back out of here. Oh, tight fit. There we go. I made it. Okay, I think that's all these cars now. Cool. I guess I'm gonna gather up all my stuff, go sit it on the tailgate of my truck, and we'll look through it all. All right, here is the final result of all the goodies that we found in these cars over here. So far, like I say, there's that one more car I gotta dig out so I can look in it. And then of course we'll pop the trunks on all these cars when we crush them. So that's why you gotta subscribe if you wanna see what's in these cars, because as I'm crushing these, I'll film anything cool we find. But I guess we'll just start here on this side and work our way to that side. We found, altogether, we found $4.78 worth of change. Of course, we found the backpack with all the goodies in it. I took everything out of it for now. Got the walkie-talkies. We got the, what was this, a stiletto? Yeah, we got the stiletto. We got 3 pairs of glasses. I'll probably keep these just for an emergency pair I can throw in the glove box that if I need to cover my eyes real quick for a quick cut, they'll be good enough for that. Got the wire strippers. We got a lighter. We got a keychain. We got the 2 gold rings that aren't actually gold, just gold colored. We have the mystery USB that I'm gonna take home and see if I can find a way of getting that on my computer. We've got this brass key, duplication prohibited, but what's funny is you can go to Walmart and they have those machines in there, you just stick your key in. It can't read that, and so it'll make a duplicate of that, no problem. We've got the monkey, my first monkey I've ever found in a car. We've got the cross off probably a necklace, I'm guessing. We've got a few small GM keys. We've got the razor blade. We've got the mushroom necklace, keychain thing, mirror hanger. I don't know what that would be. It's too small to be a necklace, but that'd be awkward to be on your wrist. So I'm guessing it was a necklace that somebody turned into a mirror hanger. We've got the charger. We've got the Ollie's Army card. We've got the sterling silver bracelet. We've got the trumpet mouthpiece. We've got the prayer card. We've got the copperhead BBs, the charger, and 2 computers. As far as value of all this here, I mean, obviously that's worth almost $5 there. And then this is probably worth something here at the store. This, obviously, you have to buy those. They're like $6 when you buy those at the store. And then this is worth a little bit of money being sterling. And then obviously there's the scrap value of the computer. So I mean, most of the value here is gonna be scrap value of those 2 computers. But you're looking at probably 50 or 60 bucks right here on the tailgate. Was it worth the hour and a half I spent digging through these cars? Absolutely not. But we do these videos for fun, not for profit. I have people all the time say, oh, you always say you don't have time to pull off a $40 part, but then you go make these treasure hunt videos, blah, 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 blah. And that's because I do what I want to do, and I wanted to do a treasure hunt, and I don't want to pull parts, so here we are. Variety is the spice of life. And life is way too short to do stuff that you hate every single day, so gotta do something fun every now and then. But I'm gonna gather all this stuff up, get out to the other yard, get those converters loaded up, get those out of here. Kind of made me nervous. Usually I keep those locked up in a storage facility, and I got them all gathered up and taken out to my place. And I thought they were gonna be gone the next day, but it's actually been 5 days now that they've been sitting out there, and it makes me really nervous. So I'm glad we were able to get it worked out, and they're coming to get them today. Speaking of which, I'll be filming all sorts of other interesting content out there the rest of today and tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and remember to get out there, find yourself an adventure. We will see you on the next one. Well, I guess I kind of lied to you guys earlier in the video. I said I was gonna put that USB drive on the computer, see what's on it. But the adapter I have is for USB-C to HDMI. I don't have a USB-C to USB-A type adapter. So I guess it is going to continue to be a mystery what is on that USB drive, because this video is posting technically later today because it's like 12:30 in the morning right now. I guess next time I go someplace that has a regular computer, I'll see what's on it there. And if there's something interesting, then maybe I'll post something on Instagram or Facebook or in a future YouTube video or something like that. But more than likely, there's nothing good on it anyway. Maybe it's full of Bitcoin. Who knows?